What's going on, Jerome's? It's a beautiful Friday. Birds are chirping and stuff. There's fireworks all over the place. Dogs are barking and stuff. Yeah. It's time for another Vikings news dump. So, happy 4th of July. Happy American Independence Day. Hey, British people, it's only treason if you lose. Yeah. And for everyone else, for the British people, happy Friday. That is all. But, 4th of July is here. Hopefully you're enjoying yourself, enjoying your friends and family. A little bit of grilling, a little bit of chilling, a little bit of thrilling. But first and foremost, I feel like I have to be a PSA. Now, by looking at me, you would think that I would be the fireworks guy because I'm kind of Asian. Yeah. So I enjoy fireworks. I never get the appeal of launching fireworks. Just like it's cool to see them, like the pros. Especially now that they do like the ones that look like cowboy hats. Wow. But just be careful. You know what I mean? Like all the jokes, all the memes, someone somewhere, this is the last time they're going to wake up with 10 fingers. I just don't get it. Like the firecrackers or like the mortar rounds, the fireworks that you're not supposed to have here in Minnesota. Wink nudge. You know what I mean? But just be safe. That's all we're asking for. Like, I don't want to hear in the comments that I blew my hand up. Actually, we're probably going to get a bunch of comments saying that I blew my hand up, but joke's on you. You actually did. I don't know. But don't be like JPP. Yeah, you know me. Yeah. Little bit of a serious turn. So, as many of you may know, I'm a Liverpool fan, and Dio Jada just tragically passed away with his brother in a car accident in Spain. And it's just life short, man. Like, so many reminders of this. I'm not trying to make it all about me, but, Liverpool and the Vikings, 2 off seasons in a row, a player from one of my favorite teams, dies in a car accident. It's just terrible, man. Plus, he just married, the mother of his kids. Yeah, he's got 3 kids, and just, it's terrible, man. It's terrible. But, yeah, be safe. Take care of yourself. All that stuff. Hey, yeah. I don't really have a smooth transition to that. Let's talk about JPP again. No. So, the Vikings, every other mom saying, like, Vikings straight out corner, blah, 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 blah. Oh, they let Gilly go. I can't believe it. Oh, God. It's like long tail, like people, they associate with names, right? They don't realize that Stefan Gilmore wasn't very good at the end of last year. Right. It certainly was not 2019 Defensive Player of the Year Stefan Gilmore, except that's not what you expect, right? He's not 29 anymore. He's 35, right? And Vikes fan page, Gilmore, I believe that's Mr. Gilmore's, who played for the Vikings last season, says he still wants to play in the NFL this year. Quote, I want to play this year. I can still contribute. I could fly. I'm pilot. It's just got to be the right place. And I think Gilly's going to be on like his 6th team in 6 years. Something like that. But Gilmore, what's going to be. It's basically he watches where there's some deficiencies around the league at corner or if there's injury, and then he could sort of pick and choose his spot. I think that Gilmore will play this year. I don't think it's going to be here. But I think that he will find a job at some point. Yeah, so hats off to Gilly. There you go. Speaking of corner. Vikes fan page again. So on a post talking about the Vikings cornerbacks, blah, 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 blah. Duke Shelley, I'm a free agent. Laughing, crying emoji. Single tear. Yeah. Now, Duke Shelley has been a bit of a cult hero. All right, so Yaquise Bertrand Shelley, a.k.a. Duke. That's the full, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good name. Yaquise. Woo, I love it, man. But he came over from the Bears, had multiple stints. He was actually on the 90-man roster and in training camp last year. Let go 53-man cuts. But, Duke Shelley, he's small, he's feisty, he's confident. He's a fan favorite, man. And honestly, you could do worse? Question mark. Yeah, but like I said a bunch before, like I'm kind of okay with where the cornerback room is at. But, there's always room for Duke Shelley. Come on. Like, who would you rather have, Ambry Thomas or Duke Shelley? No disrespect to Ambry. I hope you make it, man. But Duke was a dude, man. I love it. Also, so one of those aggregator accounts, TickPick, name a loss that made you sit in silence for 30 minutes after the game. And a Colts fan account, they know which one. They know what you want. All right. And I haven't really been, it's kind of like gobsmacked, where you just sit there. Like, we've all been there, whether it's put a jelly bean on a basketball game and, maybe they hit a court three to go hit the over. When you bet the under, something like that. I don't know. Who knows? But for the Vikings, like, I know I'm supposed to say, no. Josh McCown knocking the Vikings out of the playoffs. So also, look at the bagginess of that dude's pants behind Nathan Poole. I mean, and then the guy behind him, are those Jinko jeans? Come on, I hope they were. Because what was this, 2002? Somewhere there. It was back when they had the stupid push-out rule. Yeah, let's have the referees have more subjective authority over a game. It's ridiculous. Oh, Brian Russell, Great White Hope. There you go. But I don't know. I wasn't really numb on that one. Frankly, so I was in high school, so I don't even know if I was really paying attention to this game. Who knows? But the far pick, I didn't even react to the rest of the regulation or overtime. I was just sitting there wow. I was honestly, well, the interception was inexcusable, but just numb from the fumbles and the Lieber phantom pass interference, which I'm still mad. That was egregious. And frankly, when the Rams got the no call in the Superdome, was it 2018? Yeah, sent them to the Super Bowl over the Saints. That was like karma. There you go. But 38-7. Do you ever just turn off the game? So I didn't do that. As it got bad and progressively worse, I just sat there and took it. Embracing the suck. Just this is my villain origin story. This is what fuels me. This is what is going to make when the Vikings win a dozen Super Bowls in the next 10 years so much sweeter. Honestly, we joke about this, but what if the Vikings do win multiple Super Bowls in the next couple of years? What if the Vikings come out of nowhere and just be the Chiefs? Because the Chiefs for many years, outside of Super Bowl IV, allegedly, were sort of whatever. Love the losers with good barbecue, but then with Mahomes and Andy Reid, we got Kevin O'Connell, we got JJ McCarthy. Why not us? That whole thing. But 38-7, I just sat there and silent. At a certain point, you have to just laugh at yourself. That's what it is. Yeah. Also, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday, TJ Hockenson. So he turned 28 years young yesterday. They did not cut him on his birthday, which has been something the Vikings have been very good at. But Hockenson, hey, I know we talked about, hey, maybe we'll trade TJ Hockenson. Prove the haters and the losers wrong, man. You're 28. You're just heading to the thickness of your prime. Get up, come on, get down with the thickness. Come on, man. All right. Prove that you are an elite tight end. Once again, prove that you're that guy. You're not that guy, pal. Wait, no, you are that guy. Let's try to do that meme. What was the meme from the Walmart? You're not that guy, pal. You are that guy, pal. Be that dude. There you go. Lastly, this one pissed me off. So, there's so much just rage bait out there nowadays, and you sort of have to filter through because otherwise your blood pressure is going to go through the roof. And it's just, I don't know, this qualifies as content nowadays. Top 10 most iconic NFL stadiums. Lambeau, sure. Arrowhead, recently. It's more iconic as a tailgate destination. I mean, it really is in a parking lot in the middle of nowhere next to a baseball stadium, next to Kauffman. That's it. Yeah. AT&T, Soldier Field, yes, I'm fair. Lumen Field, it's a nice field. I mean, when the Seahawks are actually good, or the 12s, it does get pretty loud because of the shape of the stadium. Heinz Field. No. I mean, it's so weird. For being such an iconic franchise, the Steelers stadiums have kind of sucked. Three Rivers was that cookie cutter circle stadium that's football and baseball. Woo. AstroTurf all over the place. Superdome, yes, fair. Old Mile High, sure. Lincoln Financial Field, no. MetLife, no. Honorable mention, SoFi, no. Gillette, I suppose. Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Was it weird when Mercedes-Benz sponsored the Falcons Stadium and the Saints Stadium? Isn't that weird? Highmark Stadium. I don't even know which team that is. The Bills, probably. So the old stadium that they're ripping down. M&T Bank Stadium for the Ravens, no. US Bank Stadium. I mean, obviously we're biased, but US Bank Stadium is the indoor stadium that all these other ones aspire to be. Lucas Oil Stadium, I mean, Lucas Oil is pretty damn good. The house that Peyton built. So there you go. But I'll say this. So I know these aren't all NFL stadiums, but also I don't care. All right, so the Superdome, despite what happened there a couple years ago, I mean, Superdome is pretty legit for the NFL. Like, some great Super Bowls have happened in that building, and it really is an iconic stadium. I have a really complicated relationship with New Orleans because I love the food, I love the city, I love the history. They are survivors, respect that. But with the Saints, I can't abide by it. I can't do it. Can't do it. Can't win with them. Can't do it. Mike Singletary. The Rose Bowl. I mean, the granddaddy of them all. Like, hell, the Rams should have stayed in the Rose Bowl. I mean, great. Yeah. Lambeau. As much as I hate to say it, I mean, football isn't really like baseball. Like baseball is so weird because you can. Well, you know, in 1886, Whitey Glove pitched 9 perfect games and ate a sandwich. You don't see that anymore with Kershaw. But like we don't have like those iconic like old teams. Like we said with the Steelers, like they should have an iconic stadium. They don't. The Browns should have an iconic stadium. They don't. It's weird. But Lambeau, I always have to divorce myself from Lambeau and the Packers fans because it really is kind of a great story. Like, it is a fan-owned team. They have a board of directors. It's unique in American professional sports, but also I hate them and everything they stand for. But other than that, yeah. The old Cowboy Stadium. Like, I'm talking about Tom Landry. Old Cowboy Stadium. You got the hole in the roof so God can watch his team. All this stuff. I mean, that was iconic. And also, it was in Any Given Sunday, too. That's pretty fantastic, man. And also Candlestick. I mean, this is really more about iconic moments that happen to occur in stadiums. Because, like, Candlestick was a dump. And it was, like, right on the bay. So it was always wet and foggy. It always had weird conditions. The turf was always garbage. But, I don't know, like, no one talks about Levi Stadium as iconic stadium. No. No one talks about MetLife Stadium as iconic. Please. MetLife is generally considered the worst stadium in the league. It's just in the middle of nowhere, and it's soulless. That's it. US Bank Stadium's got soul. Like, I don't care. Obviously, I'm biased, but also I don't care. So, there we go. Anyways, happy 4th of July. Again, be safe. Don't be JPP. Yeah, you know me. And all that stuff. Hope to hear back from you with all 10 phalanges on the keyboard. But you guys are the best. You know what to do. Skull, production value.